Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a wise monk. This monk wasn't alone. He had many students who followed him, eager to learn about life and its mysteries. One day, as they were walking through the valley, something interesting happened that turned into a valuable lesson for everyone. As they walked, they suddenly heard a sound echoing through the valley. Curious, the monk decided to use this moment to teach his disciples a lesson. He shouted, "Love." And to their amazement, the word echoed back, louder and clearer. Then, he shouted, "Happiness." And again, the echo returned, stronger than before. The disciples were puzzled but intrigued. Seeing their curious faces, the monk smiled and explained, "This valley, like life itself, reflects back what we put into it. If we shout words of love, happiness, and kindness, the valley returns those feelings back to us, magnified. But if we were to shout words of anger, hate, or sadness, the valley would return those too, just as strongly." The disciples nodded, beginning to understand the lesson. The monk continued, "Life is very much like this echo. It gives back what we offer. If we choose to spread positivity, love, and kindness, we will see those qualities come back to us, often in greater amounts. But if we spread negativity, that too will come back to us." The monk and his disciples spent the rest of the day in the valley, experimenting with different words and seeing the echoes return. With each echo, the lesson sank deeper into their hearts. As the sun began to set, the monk gathered his disciples. "Remember this day," he said. "Remember the echoes in the valley. Let this be a guide for how you live your life. Choose to send out good into the world, and good will come back to you." The disciples took this lesson to heart. They understood that their actions and words were powerful and could shape the kind of life they would lead. They learned that by being kind, positive, and loving, they could create a world around them that reflected those qualities. This story isn't just for those disciples in the valley, it's a lesson for all of us. It teaches us about the principle of karma, which is the idea that what we put out into the world, whether good or bad, will eventually come back to us. It's a reminder that our actions and words are like seeds we plant, which will grow and return to us in time. But the story doesn't end with just understanding karma. It goes deeper, teaching us the power of positive actions and intentions. It shows us that by choosing to be positive, kind, and loving, we not only make our own lives better but also improve the lives of those around us. This positive energy spreads, creating a ripple effect that can touch the lives of many. So, let's take this lesson to heart. Let's be mindful of the words we speak and the actions we take. Let's choose to spread positivity, kindness, and love, knowing that these qualities will come back to us, amplified. Let's remember that life, like the echo in the valley, reflects back what we put into it. By choosing to send out good vibes, we're not only improving our own lives but also making the world a better place. In the end, the moral of the story is clear and powerful. Life is a reflection of our actions and words. If we want to live in a world filled with love, happiness, and kindness, we must be the first to spread these qualities. Let's be the echo of positivity in the valley of life, and watch as the world becomes a brighter, more loving place. This is the true power of positive actions and intentions, a lesson that, if lived by, can transform not just individual lives but the entire world.